Hey guys, what's going on? It's the Chronicles of Podcast. We're back once again with the 72nd edition, Jamie.
72nd? Crazy.
I do, but it is a little bit nuts, I'm not going to lie to you. Wonderful. I like this a lot. We're getting the hang of it now. You know, so take us 72 editions. But anyway, let's get to it. Hit it!
Hey, this is Molly Rennick from Living Dead Girl.
I'm Jeremy Saffer, rock photographer.
Hey, this is Baz Black.
Hey guys, this is John Karabi.
Hey there, this is Ron Wasserman, the nut that wrote Go-Go Power Rangers.
Hi, this is Mike Aloisi, also known as Author Mike. I am a biographer and writer, and you are watching the Chronicles of Podcast with Tom Stevens and Jamie Westwood.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the 72nd edition of the Chronicles of Podcast. And are the Chronicles of Michael Aloisi. It is I, the bearded brummy Jamie, and joining me, as always, ladies and gentlemen, as always, this handsome bugger right here.
What did you just fucking say? This is Scotsman Tom. What's going on, guys? That's not one of the fastest things that you've ever said in your life.
Enjoy when you go to edit ladies and gentlemen, I said.
Oh, it was literally like the Flash. Where was I going with this? I was going somewhere with this.
Did you get my intro tune, by the way? I wasn't
That's
sure.
What I was going. No, is it horror based?
I was doing the Friday the 13th saying that.
Is that a thing?
It's the noise in the background of Friday the 13th.
Is that when he's coming, or like not literally? Like, hey! as in when he's somewhere in the vicinity.
Yeah, pretty much. It's just a sort of generic. Oh, Jason's around noise.
Okay, that's weird. Is that the sound of Crystal? Is it Crystal Lake?
It is Crystal Lake. Check it out.
Yes, Iceman kills. That's the only reason I know it. I forgot what I was going to... Do you know what, Jamie? I'm just going to stop because I'm trying to talk about a subject. I have no fucking clue what I'm talking about. So
yeah,
it's like he's just a big man with a hockey mask, and he was killed. He was drowned in Crystal Lake by his mum.
Not by his mum.
Damn it! I was so close. Anyway, on an unrelated subject, I was walking to work last Thursday. And there were two chaps in front. I don't know if they were on something or that they were just generally how they were. But a guy genuinely said cheers to a pigeon for letting him walk past. And I was a bit like, did I actually just witness a guy who said thank you to a pigeon? Because so he was walking this way, the pigeon was coming across. So I was behind them, and he literally went. They literally stopped in their tracks. The pigeon stopped in its tracks, and he just went, "Cheers," and then kept on going. And I was like, "Did that?" I suppose the pigeon just go, "Cool." You know what I mean? It's like, yeah. Also,
the problem is I'm laughing, but then there's that thing in the back of my head that goes, "You'd do that, wouldn't you, Jamie?" Yeah, you probably would, to be honest.
He literally put his hand on everything. Cheers, mate.
Yes.
So weird. It was just one of the weirdest.
I love it.
It's one of those surreal moments where you go, did I genuinely just see that happen in front of my face with my own two eyes? I almost want to tap him on the shoulder and be like, excuse me, mate, did you just say thank you to a pigeon?
You should have, just to see what you said. Yeah. Pigeons deserve manners.
I mean, they roam the streets. The streets are theirs. I'm surprised they haven't got knives and tattoos and whatnot. So wearing bandanas around their neck. Anyway, so I have a story for you, Jamie.
Okay.
I teased this at the trailer to let you know that I have a mum story.
Oh, yes, you did.
I have a mum story. This is one. I'm really worried that it's a you should have been there moment, but I'm really hoping it's not. So I hope this translates.
Okay.
Anyway, for those that remember, my mum is a wonderful woman who told a funeral, I don't know if it's a director or someone that works in a funeral home, to fuck off at high pitch in the middle of Gloucester City Centre because he ignored the couple in front of her and stopped her to talk about her funeral, how she thought about it. My mum's in her early 50s. I don't think she's got anything to worry about right now. So anyway.
Fuck off! I just love doing it.
So I gave her a ring because I thought, I haven't spoken to my mum for a while. Let's chat. So we're having a bit of a chin wag. And then she mentioned, and she's like, "Oh, love, I've been flicking through Netflix, like I'm trying to find something to watch." And I was like, "Oh, there's this, and this, or whatever." She's like, "Yeah. No, I started this show." I was like, "Oh yeah." She goes, "Yeah, I started watching Manifest." I was like, "Okay." She went, "Yeah, it's really weird. It's quite confusing." And I was like, "All right, okay." She's like, "Yeah, I got 3 or 4 episodes in, and I was like, I don't really know what's going on here. Like, I don't really get it." And I was like, "Well, are you not supposed to?" My sister turns up and goes, "Oh, Mum, it's because it's been on Sky." And she went, "Really?" My sister pressed the pause button. She'd been watching season 4. So she'd started the show at season 4 going, "I've got a bloody clue what's going on here, but, it's obviously something's going to happen eventually."
I've noticed it says season 4.
It's my mum. She's great. Just happily watching a TV series midway through its full season, just on season 4.
It took her 3 or 4 episodes. You still didn't notice it said season 4.
I reckon, mate, she would watch the entire thing. If my sister hadn't have been there to tell her, I think she would have watched the entire thing without going, "Oh, well, that was weird. Bit of shit, really, that. Didn't have a clue what was going on."
Oh, your mum's an absolute legend.
So funny.
Oh,
she is.
God,
She is so funny. I love it to bits. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. That's like, I literally will check it about 15 times before I press the button. I'm like, am I on the right series? Am I on the right episode? I do not want to ruin this. Am I in the right place? And I'll press X, and generally, it's like I forgot to lock the front door. I'll press X on the PlayStation to play, and I go, circle, circle, circle. It is the right season in the episode, yeah? Like, every time, I've got to make sure before I...
You don't want somebody being one season, Tom. I don't care. I've got to check.
Just got to make sure. What do you mean John's dead? Like, yeah, I hate that. I hate spoilers. You know how much I hate spoilers. I'm so like, it is episode 15 of season 1, yeah? Okay, good. 20, what? And fine. Excuse me, so I'm checking my own saliva here. What's going on? What's happened to me? Oh, Jesus Christ. Anyway, there's one thing I really don't get, and it's becoming more common, I feel. I think it's becoming more of a sport. The World Slapping Championships.
Right. Yeah.
What the fucking ass is this? Literally, I'm not joking, right? These are some big dudes as well, and they literally stand there and go on then. Why? Why?
Have you seen the same article I've seen about the man with the horrific injury?
Is this with the brain injury?
He's basically dislocated his entire face.
Yeah. It's not even... you don't defend yourself. I don't get it. Why do you want... First of all, why do you be a world champion slapper? That just sounds weird in itself. And second of all...
sounds like a girl from Essex. World champion slapper.
Just going... Oh, then... and you got this guy's full pelt, like... Oh, where's your jaw gone? Happens all the time. Don't worry about it, Dave. It's just so weird. The amount of, the brain's getting shook. I just don't get it. I just don't understand. I don't understand. The next thing's going to be the World Stabbing Championships, I imagine. Go on then. Go on. Look. Well, I'll just go for the heart. There you go. Oh, he's dead. Perfect. I win.
World champ.
That's what. It might as well do that. You might as well get a machine gun out and blow him away. Like, what is the point?
What has to happen in your life to go, do you know what, Dave? You know what? I'm signing up. I'm going to be world champion at slapping other dude in the face. Like, why? Do something else, you fucking weirdo.
You know what? When I was growing up, I wanted to be a human statue. But then I realised that I didn't want to... I was quite good at standing still. So I thought, fuck it. I'll go in slapping championships. Do you reckon they're probably old retired human statues that have had enough and want to do something else in their lives?
They're perfect at standing still, so they don't react. It makes sense.
Even weirder, who watches this shit?
A lot of people, apparently.
I think they're going, go on, he's going to absolutely twat him. It's just no, like, oh, he's hit him. Cool, right, your turn. Go at this. It's like fucking golf.
I get it. Some people get into competitive, like physical sports, but that's competitive. That's you defend yourself. You know, you don't want to be beaten. This game, fucking hit me, mate. Don't get it. Do not get
it. I'm waiting for his head. I'm waiting for the Exorcist to happen. His head just to turn around. Or yeah,
oh, that
insane.
Was a good one, Dave.
Absolutely insane.
Neck, Dave.
I think he's dead. Anyway, how are you doing, my friend? You well?
I'm very well. I'm a bit. I don't know. For some reason, I was just like, "Come on!" I'm really excited to record this evening. So I'm very good. I'm in a good mood.
That's good. So we like it.
It's probably because I've had a day off today. Because yesterday was possibly the worst day I've had since I started this new job. So today was like, you don't need to go to work today. Fuck yes, days on a high.
Why was it?
Oh, just on my own, no staff. It was just like, do you know what? I think right now I might just get up, cry, and leave. The thought did go through my head a couple of times. Yeah, just it wasn't a good day in the office yesterday. Let's just say that. But we all have bad days at work, don't we?
I suppose what happens. We don't want to give anybody a pay rise, not actually hire any staff, bleed it till it's dry, and then privatize it all.
Yeah. Cheers, Taurus. Okay, how are you, sir?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm all right. Just a lot going on in the old nogs at the moment. So
I get that one, sir. I get that one.
Yeah, but fine, absolutely fine. I'll tell you off air.
Okay.
Put it that way. Yeah, all good, my friend. All good. There's not lots really happening. So just buzzing for New York now. Just ready to go. Ready to get the motherfucking shit out of this country for a bit to go to an even worse motherfucking country.
It's not like you go to a better country.
No, but it's I get to forget about life for a week. It's gonna be nice. So, and I get to meet up with a former guest, which I'm very, very excited about. So it's gonna be it's gonna be absolutely wonderful.
I keep forgetting you're doing that.
Yeah, plans are currently in the works, so I'm very, very excited. The one thing I'm really gutted about. Obviously, Daddy is returning. He's released his brand new trailer, which is absolutely wonderful about horses you'd love to fuck and whatnot. If you want to fuck a horse, it's got to be this one. Yeah, I'm so excited. I can't wait for him to return. He comes back to film 2 days after I leave.
Oh.
And the office is round the corner from where I'm staying. And I was like, motherfucker.
Oh. You're at least going to go see it.
I don't know. Of course, I'm going to the building. Yeah, hell yeah. I've applied for Jimmy Fallon tickets.
Oh,
Late night with
cool.
Yeah. So because they're free and it's in the HBO building, which is round the corner from the hotel. So I was like,
nice.
Screw it. If I can get in there and go and find the Last Week Tonight studio, then I'll be a very happy man.
Just hide for a couple of days, wait for him to come back.
Hi. Yeah.
Adopt me.
I'm under the desk, Daddy. That might be a weird thing to say.
It's a little bit.
It reminds me of the Norman Neal story when he was under the desk dressed up as that puppet for the whole thing, just like making him giggle. God, I love that man. Anyway, so I was a bit like shit. And Chris D'Elia, one of my favorite comedians, is doing a New York show on the Saturday, the day after I leave. I'm like, for fuck's sake. This is not working out. At least I'm going to Monday Night Raw. At least that's going on. Do you know what I mean?
That's going to be good.
It's going to be amazing. Like me and Kerry are just buzzing off our tits. We're so excited to go. We've booked so much already, and we're just going to have the best time. Like I just can't wait. We're going to go and see The Only Murders in the Building.
Yes.
They are currently filming season 3 as we speak. It's on Steve Martin's Instagram. So hopefully they're still filming when we go and see it.
That'd be amazing.
Get in my face, Paul Rudd. Come on. So yeah, we're going down. We're going to see the building, the Arconia, but it's called the Belnord. And it's a 15-minute tube ride from where we are. Subway rad. Yeah, so I'm very excited. Anyway, sorry, I went off on a massive tangent there. I do apologise. What have you been doing with yourself?
Not a lot, to be honest. I've mostly been doing that. I've been getting my Rihanna done, to be honest. I've mostly been whack. on the earlies, which suck. I can't wait to get off the earlies next week. I hate doing earlies so much.
Is it the wake up that it's the worst bit, or what?
Yeah, it's just waking up and I just don't like the early shifts at all. Been going to the gym and not much this week. I've just had no time. I've been so much on. Just not had time to do that. Went to see the kids. I went again today, which was good fun.
How's that?
It was good fun. Me and Sam hung around. He got me to trying to get me to play Minecraft. I do not get that game at all.
No,
I just I don't know why kids fucking love it. And he was well away doing all this stuff, and I was like, I don't know what to do. I just so confused. I just passed the controller to his cousin. I was like, you play, I'll watch Sam. I don't know. But I did find out that Lena has been promoting our show.
What?
Basically, last time Lena came to stay with us, she saw my box of business cards and she's like, Dad, can I have some? I thought, yeah, why not? I was like, you go give them to all your friends, though, as a joke. She literally went to school and handed them out to all of her friends. She gave one to 2 of her teachers, and her teachers put it up in her classroom.
Really?
So one of our business cards is in my daughter's classroom on the wall.
Is that a little weird?
I don't know.
Because this show's not for kids.
I know. Her friend came over to me and showed me her phone screen. He said, The Chronicles, a Sunday friend. And I was like, what the fuck? So if any of my daughter's friends are listening, hi and sorry.
You're going to be learning a lot today.
Yes.
Welcome to the Chronicles of School with Tom and Jamie. So fuck is a word you should not say ever until you're at least 14. Shit is okay. When you get to about the 11, 12 age, shit is fine. Ballsack, absolutely fine. Just don't play with them for a while. Titties, absolutely fine. You'll have them all. Perfect. No worries at all. Ass, however, is fine.
Ballsack is fine. Just don't play with it for a little while.
Sorry.
Oh, that made me laugh. Oh,
now
God.
I know my age. Just don't come and play with me.
Oh, God, I'm so sorry if any of her friends are listening to this. But to be fair, it's your own fault. Watching-wise, I watched Adam Rowe's new stand-up special. Adam Rowe is one half of the Have a Word podcast team. I watched his new stand-up special. It is absolutely fucking brilliant. I really enjoyed that. But other than that, it's been an emotional week because I finished season 4 of 24.
Yeah,
My
that
God.
ended is
My God. Woo! That was an emotional roller coaster if there was one. Oh, I couldn't believe she was in it though. I can't remember her name, who plays her now, but the girl that tried to kill President Palmer with the hand thing, and I was like, I did not expect her to come back. I was like, oh, it's you! I forgot about you.
Yeah.
Oh, it was just so much going on. Absolutely incredible. I know I said it before, like season 3, I love this season. You're not going to beat that season 4 comes along. Holy fuck, you ain't going to beat this one. And now I've watched the first episode of season 5. That was my homework from you to do before we recorded. That was a fucking emotional roller coaster. Like less than 2 minutes into the show, I was almost in tears on the train.
So it's begun. Okay. Series 5, I'm not joking, like it doesn't stop. You're not going to I reckon you'll smash it by next week.
But next week?
But it's probably one of the best series ever. Series 5.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, well, that's the beginning. Is just the start of it. So you wait till you get into it. Like, yeah, it is. Yeah, it's intense.
2 of my favourite characters dead. One of them's like fighting for his life, and I'm like, what is going on? Not happy.
Yeah.
And President Logan, what a twat. Do not like that guy.
No.
And I like him even fucking less now.
Yeah.
No David Palmer.
No, mate, don't. Do you know what's worse, right? Do you know what's worse? Because obviously I watched it when it was on TV. In the trailer for the new series, that beginning part is in the trailer, and I was like, "Are you fucking for real?"
What?
So he already knew it was going to happen when the series started. Yeah.
But at the same time, that to me would just go, this season is going to be insane if they're giving that away in the trailer.
The series 5, Jamie, you're in for a ride of you thought 4 was good, you thought 3 was good. Fucking hell, you know nothing. You know nothing. I'm actually really jealous that you get to watch series 5 for the first time ever. I've seen it 7 or 8 times, and every time I'm like, this is just unbelievable. Unbelievable.
It's just the fact one episode in, and I'm like, I don't know if my heart can take this. Insane. I've got 23 more of these fuckers. I don't know how I'm going to do it.
It's great.
So damn good. Damn good.
Yeah.
Oh, and our boy James Morrison's in it now. So, like, yes. I fucking love his voice so much. He could just
we love Bill.
Anything, I'll be so happy.
Yeah, we just love Bill. He's just great. He's just a great character.
He's great. Although, when he first came into it, I was like, you stay away from Michelle. She's Tony's. You do not fuck with Mr. Almeida, right? But then that was fine. He made up for that. I was all right with him then. But anyway, yes. What have you been up to, my friend?
I just can't. Before I get into it, I just cannot wait for the text messages, for the WhatsApp messages for Series 5. I'm serious. I can't. I literally cannot wait. Because I got to watch Keris go through it, and it was just... Like, I found it so funny, not at her because of how emotional, how like wound up she got by it all, but like because it was just beautiful to watch it all again. Like it was almost like I watched it for the first time through fresh eyes. It was just lush.
Oh, so good.
That one thing that everyone says, if there's one series you could watch again without, if you could forget a whole series and watch one again, what is it? It would be 24, without hands down, without a shadow of a doubt.
I've only watched 4 seasons, and I might agree with you, to be honest. It's so fucking
It is the greatest thing ever. Yeah, and it doesn't stop, and that's the beauty of it. It just doesn't slow down. So, anyway, we should probably move on, because I can sit and talk about 24 for years.
Welcome to the 24 podcast.
Well, we've had 2 guests, so we might as well keep going.
Well,
although Danielle's only in it for... Danielle's in this series, so, yeah.
Oh, is she? Oh.
Yeah, she is. Yeah, she is. Anyway, let me move on before I massively need sports then, so I'm glad I shut up. Anyway, so, yeah. What have I been doing? So, my brain was like 24. I'm tempted to watch it again, actually. Anyway, anyway, so yeah. So, we've been doing a lot of Rihanna-ing, of course. And then over the weekend, I was just a bit like, do you know what? We should probably just go and do something. So, Keris babysat for her sister on the Friday night. And they gave up. They were like, "Oh, thank you so much. Here's some money," because we had the kids here as well on the Thursday. So on Saturday morning, she went, "Do you want to go for breakfast?" I was like, "Yeah, I'd love to go for breakfast." So I went to the Drago Lounge for breakfast, and I had like the fucking whatever it was, the plate that's like ginormous, like 15 quid breakfast, and I smashed it. And then Keris couldn't eat all of hers, so I started to smash hers. And I got to like the last bit of bacon and toast. I was like, I can't eat anymore. I'm too full. I'm going to be sick. Because foolishly, I decided to have a beer rather than an orange juice. Don't know why. I just went, I'll have a Moretti because I fucking love beer and Moretti. Anyway, that's besides the point. So then Saturday afternoon, we sat and chilled. We just watched a bit of TV. We finished Suspicion. What a fucking shit ending to a good show.
Oh, really?
My God. I was like, the show's great. It starts off weak, but it gets really good. And at the end, I was like, oh my God, here's the big reveal. Oh, that's the reveal.
I hate when that happens.
Oh, all right. And I was a bit like, oh, well, I'm disappointed. Should we go to TGI Fridays?
What am I to go for it?
I took her out for dinner. Because we haven't been out in like 8 months.
Oh, really?
Like, I haven't taken up for ages because we've been saving for America. It's just been so hard. Yeah. So we did that. So we went to TGI Fridays, and then Sunday we went shopping. We decided to have a bit of a shopping spree. We decided to go to Cardiff, and I got my beard lovely trimmed. Yes. Because I'm off to London for work on. I'm off to work on to London for work on Tuesday. So I wanted to at least look prim and proper because obviously it's quite a big event with a lot of big wigs and whatnot. And I went and bought some new shoes/trainer shoes. They're Etnies. They look like really nice shoes, but they're not, if that makes sense, like trainers, but they're lush. And that was again for New York and because my trainers are dead and for work and stuff. So I thought, fuck it, I'll treat myself a little bit. So did that. And then it was NFL Sunday. I was NFL Saturday as well, but it was NFL Sunday. which is good. So I enjoyed that. So it's fucking division. It's the conference championships this week is Sunday, and then 2 weeks from the Super Bowl. All right.
Oh, it's only 2 weeks away.
Yeah. Rihanna's halftime show, and Chris Stapleton is doing the national anthem.
I have no idea who that is.
So he's a country artist. But I'm not a big fan. It'd be great. I listen to his songs and been like, not sold.
Fair.
Which is fair enough. So we did that. So then obviously we've been Rihanna in, and then we did a wonderful interview, which obviously you're about to hear in this episode on Monday night. And Jamie, here we are.
Here we are indeed. Well, look at that. We're all caught up. I reckon we should check in with our friend over there.
We should absolutely. Come on, Braden. What steakhouse you got going on?
All right.
Is this thing on?
Well, howdy doody, everybody.
This is Braden Berry from Say We Can Fly, founder of Stay Cozy Clothing. Your one-stop shop for the coziest, most fashionable hoodies, t-shirts, and more.
Gosh, Mickey.
That's right, folks. And we're proud to say that we are now sponsoring
the Chronicles of Podcast. Ouch.
Hosted by Tom and Jamie.
Like, you can get 10% off, man! That's right, Shaggy! Just use the special code, The Chronicles, at checkout.
Oh, boys!
Jamie?
Yes, sir.
It's time for your favourite segment of the week.
Yeah,
it's time for Callum's treachings.
Do you want to know something? Callum will be able to tell you in Callum's treachings.
Is cereal soup?
Ooh.
Well, Callum is back once again to treach the nation. So, without further ado, what is Callum treaching us this week?
It's weird how normalised it is to travel down a road going 60 miles an hour, only a matter of feet away from a car going the other direction.
You know, that's a really good point. Consider how uncomfortable you are on the roads normally. We should not have had that one.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest with you, I don't even think about it. I think because the barrier in the middle always makes me feel safe. It's the people that try and weave in and out that I don't like. But that's almost as pretty much close as when you go to a train station and they go, the train at platform 1 is not going to slow down at all. And you're like, oh, awesome. So, yeah, thinking about it, it is pretty mental, really. Don't America just have freeways where you don't actually have any of that? That's just how it is.
Just as is, yeah.
It's fucking insane.
Yeah. But even 30 miles an hour, I know it doesn't sound that fast, but it is. And you're literally fucking next to each other going at that speed. You've only got to go, whoops. And all hell is breaking. Yeah, I'm already terrified to learn to drive. This treach is not helping.
Yeah, I was straight away. I thought of motorways. I didn't even think about country lanes and stuff. I remember my brother-in-law was taking. I hate country roads. My brother-in-law was taking me home once, and he flew around this corner. It's literally one lane. Flew around the corner. Car disappeared. I was like, "Fuck!" And my brother. This was even worse. And I went fucking apeshit at him. There's a back road between Huckercote and Churchdown in Gloucester. Which is all country lane, but one part of it is like cliff edge. Only one part, which when you come down, then you come down the hill into Huckercote from Churchdown. My brother loves to mess around with his iPod, picking songs when he's driving. He was coming down this country lane quite quick, and as he was getting to this corner bit where, like, if you don't turn, you're off that cliff edge, and he went, "Oh, what song should I choose?" And I was like, "Joe!" And he literally was like, "Oh shit!" And then he went, "Oh, don't ever fucking go at me though." I was like, "Oh, you're a dick." Yeah, I know.
Don't have a go at me for almost killing us, Jesus.
I get so sick and tired of people trying to change music and songs when they're driving. Like, stop doing it. Let the passenger do it.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, I don't want to die. Thanks, I'm great.
Yeah, should we move on? I don't like this one.
Yeah, sorry. Well, we digress. We'll move on. What else is Callum treaching us?
It must have been really disappointing for the first human to discover the ocean to realise they couldn't drink it.
Oh, there is nothing worse than getting seawater in your mouth.
What do you reckon they just did? It's like, fuck it, I'm gonna have to, Sharon. I'm gonna have
Oh, it's so salty. And somehow even more thirsty after drinking that.
Fuck, I'm parched. I'm even more thirsty than I was before.
I just got this image of this like early Stone Age person drinking it. Fuck, I'm parched.
Do you reckon that's how they invented that stupid little silicone bag for microwaves?
Maybe.
Who ate that? Who saw that and went, "Oh, a free meal"?
Oh, it's in a microwave. I bet it's a microwave me.
Oh, like, why is there? Obviously, there is a scientific reason behind it. I was about to ask a really stupid question. I think, why is the sea so salty? It's just like, could you imagine man at the beginning of life just went ha ha, and just jizzed everywhere, and that's all they all did.
To be fair, there's bound to be a lot of fish jizz in that water.
Yeah, or shit. Imagine how long it takes to shit, and it always looks like a candy cane. Weird. My dad had fish years ago. That's why I know. And it was just white and red, and like, that's odd. It takes like 15 years to get rid of it.
Oh, make me think of Christmas.
This is so strange. But yeah, that is shit. I'll just go for it anyway. Oh, now I'm dead because I actually didn't hydrate in any way, shape, or form.
Nothing worse than seawater.
This is horrific treaches for you.
Yeah, it's just making me want to go cuddle myself in a corner.
Let's find out what he has for us last. And finally, Jamie, what is Callum treaching us week this?
In sitcoms, people never seem to go to work. And in crime dramas, people are always working and never seem to go home.
So true.
It is so true.
The only time you ever see people in sitcom at work is if it is based at their work.
Well, Friends, they work, don't they? And it's all based in the apartment buildings. I don't watch it. I don't like
Friends.
it.
The only person we ever really saw at work was Rachel when she worked in the coffee shop where they all hang out as part of the show. Other than that, you don't really see any of them. Again, unless something's happening at their place of work, they're never going, I'm going to work now.
Well, Frasier is a radio. He's at work all the time in the radio station. I suppose not a lot, though. He's always
part
in the
of his show. It's part of the show, isn't it? He's a radio host. But he very rarely going to work now. Bye.
That's so true.
And the crime drama thing, what makes me laugh is I was watching 24. I was on the last episode, I think it was, and I was going, do you know what? They've been here for 24 hours. They were up even longer than that before the episode started. They must be fucking knackered. They've been running around shooting guns, doing all sorts. They must be so tired. The middle-aged man in me coming out and going, sod all this fighting terrorists. I just need a nap now, I think.
Yeah. That's blown my mind. I'm trying to debunk it and I can't.
You can't.
That what a treat to end on, Jay. That is absolutely incredible. That
didn't scare
wonderful.
Me. Yes.
Seriously, end on a high. That was great. Top tier treats to end on. Top fucking tier. And now I have to follow it.
Yeah, please don't scare me.
Time for Tom's Journal.
Yeah, it is.
And welcome to another edition of Tom's Journal. Not a strong opener, but we'll go with it anyway. Highly unfair that humans aren't bioluminescent, if you ask me. My proposed bug fixes for humanity 2.0. Rework lower back to remove structural weakness.
That I'm with.
Teeth now regenerate.
That I'm with.
Remove redundant forms of hemoglobin. Fix feeling like you're falling when asleep glitch.
Yes, that'd be nice.
Optional bioluminescence. Fix allergy glitch. Patch out mosquitoes.
What was the last one, sorry?
Patch out mosquitoes.
Yeah, get rid of them. Get rid of them. I like that. And yes, being bioluminescent would be pretty cool, to be fair. Especially for cyclists.
I don't know what it means. I just thought it was funny.
It means you can light up.
Okay, I see. There we are. Jamie, what if your mental health had yearly wrap-ups like Spotify does? This year, you cried 1,183 times, Hated yourself afterwards 617 times. Avoided 17 social gatherings you were invited to. Believed 789 lies your anxiety told you. And vowed to try harder 9,342 times.
Fucking brilliant. I don't imagine what mine would be. No, thank you. I don't want to read that back.
British people. Hey, guys, we developed a thing called the metric system. Americans. Adult deer are as tall as a bicycle. They weigh as much as 800 hamburgers.
I can't remember who it is. I think it's Kevin Smith, who basically measures everything in Jaws. So it's like, the shark from Jaws.
Mm-hmm.
But like a football field is 4 of the shark from Jaws. That's how he measures things. Because it's just how he sees it in his brain. Americans really need to learn the metric system.
They do.
Yeah.
They really do.
Sorry, Americans listening.
So I found someone had fake messages from Corey Taylor.
What?
How do you know they're fake? So these are fake messages from a fake person pretending to be Corey Taylor, right?
Okay.
First of all, his name is Corey Taylor 111. Okay? And it says, "Hi, Happy New Year." No way. This isn't really Corey Taylor, is it? I'm from Slipknot. Oh my God, it is you. Put my fingers into fries. This one, I'm going to send you to put on the show.
Okay.
A brand new McDonald's sign in America. They'd misspelt the word Angus. And all it says is, "Try the new anus pounder."
That's what it does on the way out after you've eaten it.
Yeah. Oh, we can have anal there. Fucking A.
The McDildo.
Jamie.
Yes.
Do bar staff in clubs have some sort of like special hearing? You order a drink and think, how the fuck did she hear that? I can't even hear my mate when he's shouting down my ear, for fuck's sake.
I have often thought that. So what you say it, even you can't hear it, and you're saying it. They're like, okay, they deliver it perfectly. Like,
yes, it's nuts. Like, how do you know what was getting cooked? What the ass? Like, there's someone like there, and you're like, I can't hear what you're saying, Dave. To be honest with you,
the amount of times me and you have stood in the middle, just like singing the completely incorrect song lyrics down each other's ears, and we still can't fucking hear it properly. Yeah, you say to someone at the bar what you want, they're like, no problem.
Yeah, it's mental. It's absolutely mental. A waiter came by. I was like, "Oh, I see your glass is empty. Would you like another one?" It's like, why do I want 2 empty glasses?
Fuck's sake! Oh, Jesus Christ!
Oh. So, this is quite a weak journal so far. I'm not happy about this, Jamie. I need some laughs.
I've been enjoying.
I need to get you really going.
Okay.
Bands are always like, "Big things brewing," eye emoji. And it's always just songs or something. That's not big things. That's just what you did last time. I want a band to tweet, "Big things coming," eye emoji, and a series of government buildings inexplicably explode.
I'd say, to be fair, we do that, but we don't explode government buildings as much as Tom would probably like to.
Well, yeah. Nixon on the...
I was in New York.
Back in our day, Jamie, there was so much toilet paper and eggs that we would throw them at the houses of our enemies.
Am I the one never fucking did that?
I never did it. Oh, yeah. I used to hate Halloween because it was like, trick or treat. You're like, treat? Like, oh, we'll pelt your house anyway. Like, why? What is the point of it?
We gave you sweets. Fuck off. Just never had that overwhelming urge to go buy a pack of eggs and throw it at people. Maybe I'm weird.
No. So, this is as close as we'll ever get, Jamie, to hearing Greek philosophers discuss. Macaulay Culkin. Before Sir Mix-a-Lot, people constantly lied about their butt size preferences. Don't tell me lyrics can't change the world. Sir Mix-a-Lot responded. In 1992, I felt it was absolutely necessary to expose the drawbacks of pancake ass, while simultaneously pointing out the benefits of a juicy round mound.
I like more juicy round mound or pancake ass. Or the fact Sir Mix-a-Lot and Macaulay Culkin had a Twitter interaction. That's just
exactly
great.
Greek philosophers discussing ass.
He's right though.
Jamie, when life gives you lemons, give the lemons back. Why were the lemons free? Is there something wrong with the lemons? Are the lemons haunted? Be suspicious of the lemons.
That's the most 2023 reaction to that ever. Why are you doing something nice? What's wrong?
What's going on here? Let me just check where I'm at. Yeah, I'll end there. Perfect. When to use the mini jog? Zebra crossing?
Yep.
Petrol station forecourt?
Yep.
Corridor of held doors open?
Yes.
Car to post box?
Yes.
Returning the supermarket trolley?
Yes.
After tripping over nothing? And when the bus you're running for pulls away?
Yes, you just start to slow down and just sort of style it out. Like, I didn't need it that much, it's fine. Like that tripping over one though.
Tripping over that. Yeah.
I meant to do that, it's fine.
I was listening to it. Yeah, it's fine. It's part of the routine. Jimmy, if you hear weird noises in the night, simply make weird noises to assert dominance.
As you know, I'm not going with this one because I'm not the one that wakes up to weird noises in the night. Becky is. And if she hears a weird noise and just starts going back or something, it's going to scare the shit out of me and wake up the kid. So don't do that.
But at least she's asserting dominance there. So,
well, yeah.
Any of Lena's friends listen to this, make sure that's what you do.
Assert dominance. If you hear a weird noise in the house, make the strangest, weirdest noise and wake up all of your parents and siblings.
Yeah. Ah! Oh, wait. There's no falcons here. I don't know what I'm on about. Finally, Jamie, my bills are washed, my laundry is paid, clothes are baking, and dinner's in the dryer. I fucking got this.
I'll be honest, when you first started, I was like, did he say that right? Then that's where it's going.
And finally, happy birthday to Edgar Allan Poe and Dolly Parton. This was last Thursday. Working 9 to 9 for a man whose eyes are creepy. That's why I decide to assault him when he's sleepy. But his heart still beats in the floorboards where I said it. It's enough to drive me crazy if I let it. No, that's a bop, and I love it. Woman, cried I, somewhat tearsome, who are you to stand so fearsome? With your wavy locks of auburn hair and eyes of emerald green. Quoth the woman, I'm Jolie.
Fucking... I was like, where's this going? And I sort of tweaked as you were saying it.
And that was another edition of Tom's Journal.
I like that. That was great. I never thought of getting Edgar Allan Poe, Dolly Parton crossover. I like it.
I'm amazed I read it and sang it perfectly as well because I just went on the not to like suck my own dick, but
I don't know if that was the greatest, the most horrific thing I've ever seen.
Don't watch YouTube this week, anyone. Don't watch YouTube.
Especially Lena's small school friends.
What did he say? Do not repeat. I admit, do not repeat.
It's about getting into schools and talking to young people because, you know, I know that people can change. And it's about talking to people and getting them to understand and perhaps step back from violence and prejudice and whatever. And we just need to work together and keep on the good fight there.
Absolutely. Hey there, guys. We are ecstatically happy to announce that we are associated with the Sophie Lancaster Foundation.
The times are changing, and with the unfortunate death of Sophie, those changes have made a massive impact for the future. If Sophie was with us still today, I can guarantee what you are doing will still be reaching so many lives of young teenagers, young adults, and those who wish to be as different as possible. So thank you very much.
To find out more about this incredible foundation and all the work they do, and more importantly, how you can help, head on over to www.sophielancasterfoundation.com. Mr. Stevens.
Why do you always make it sound like Santa? Yes, Jamie.
Santa? Anyway, it's audience participation time.
Yeah!
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to participate in Jamie's participation challenge. This week we said, oh no, Freaky Friday has happened. This week we're asking if you were to swap bodies with any celebrity for 1 week, who would it be? Why that person? What you getting up to? Is it Lindsay Lohan? What say you, sir?
So I have two answers to this.
Okay.
The two people that I was... So first of all, John Oliver, obviously. I'd love to present that show. No. I'd love to present that show. That's the worst thing I'd ever think of in my life. I'd love to present that show. I'd love to just be on Last Week Tonight and just present it as him doing it. You know, it's all still him. It'd be great. And the other one is Brian Danielson, the American Dragon. Again, he's tattooed on me. I worship the ground he walks on. I love him to pieces. He's literally my idol. So yeah, those are the two people I choose. Obviously not hilarious or funny answers. They're just two people I admire and look up to. So
I like it. I feel like my answers are going to be really obvious. First off, it's going to be Kevin. I just want to spend a day in his life and just see how.
I love how you pointed to your arm. Like people on Spotify go, yeah, I can totally tell who that is.
I did answer it properly afterwards. Come with the guy that just tried to suck his own dick on video. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, Kevin Smith. I just love to spend a day or a week, as this is, in his life, just seeing how his mind works, and I just think it'd be great. And my other one is Paul Stanley. Come on, he might be 72 years old, but that dude is still kicking ass. I just love to see what a day in his life would be like, or a week in his life, performing in huge crowds all over the world. It'd be fucking awesome. And then I'd go back to being me. Let's get some answers from our listeners. Well, first off, he's not technically a listener, but he still gave me an answer. That's my son, Sam. His answers were, I'd want to be The Rock. So then I could be big, I could be strong, and I could pick up Kevin Hart. I did try to find out why he wanted to pick up Kevin Hart, but he just went, I don't know.
You could pick up Kevin Hart as Sam.
He probably could. And then he said, I'd also like to be the guy who directed Cats, so I can inflict physical pain for making such a terrifying-looking movie.
Fair enough.
To be fair, Cats does look absolutely horrifying. I've never watched it, but I don't want to. It looks terrifying. James Corden as a cat is not someone anyone needs to see. Anyway, let's get to some answers from our other listeners. But by the way, I'm going to preface it this one. Is that the right word? Preface it? Anyway. You're all a bunch of fucking perverts. That's all I'm going to say. You'll find out why now. Keris Mansfield. I would like to be Kim Kardashian for a week.
Of course you would. Yeah.
Because
she's idolizes her.
Personal trainer, a chef, and looks amazing all the time. I'm not sure I agree on that one, but yeah. If you worship the ground she works on, fair enough. Gemma Williams. This is where the perversion comes in. Jason Momoa. Why? Well, because I could see something so sexy up close and personal and may have to direct message someone to find out how to pee as a man, though. That's fair.
Just sit down.
Make life easier. Leanne Victoria. Zendaya. I'd spend a good few hours just looking at myself in the mirror and then have the opportunity to ride Tom Holland like a pony. Win-win.
Fair. Never know. No, I'll go for Tom Holland, though. Interesting choice.
I know, yeah. This one made me Absolutely how. Graham Arnold. I'd swap with Arnold Schwarzenegger. He looks like he likes to work out. My body needs it, but I can't be asked to do it myself. So once we swap back, my body would be in a better shape and his would need more work after my binging on sugar and pizza and hard carbs, which in turn would make him happy to work on himself again. I can see the logic, Graham.
Absolutely.
I'm wondering how much of a difference he could make in a week, but...
Probably not. Oh, they could probably destroy stuff quite a bit, to be fair.
Probably it is Arnie. Lucy Orchard says, Tom Hiddleston, for reasons unspeakable. See, all perverts.
He is a legend, though.
He is a legend. Harrison Smith. Oh, both my sons are getting involved this week. Richard Hammond says, I can get in a car and race around a track and not crash.
Fair. Fair choice.
Yeah. Claire Jones, again, the perversions, always. Nikki Reed, obviously because she's got a perfect body and perfect hair and has absolutely nothing to do with her husband. If you don't know, her husband is Ian Somerhalder. And Claire has been obsessed with Ian Somerhalder since she was very young.
I don't know who that is.
He was in Vampire Diaries, I think it was called. I don't know.
No idea.
No idea. Ian Shaw, Shakira, you do not want to know what I'll be doing. And it's not shaking my hips. Laurie Jean, Blake Lively, purely for the hubby. A week for me to have him? Yes, please. See, even everyone's a pervert. But it is Ryan Reynolds, so fair enough. Can't argue with that. Graham White, Rupert Murdoch. I just want to see how crappy someone like that can be and get away with it.
Yeah, fair.
Jamie Walker. The great Carly. I just walk around and show everyone my presents. Why would anyone want to spend a week as the great Carly?
Take him 4 years to get down the street.
It really would. This one I feel like you're going to have to explain because you've laugh reacted and I don't get it at all. But Lofi Jones, Amos W. Frubbish, or Landlord Pine Socket. I could go either way. As you're pissing yourself laughing, there's got to be a story here.
I can't tell you, unfortunately. I have to I can't tell you why. I can't. I actually can't.
Oh, fuck's sake. Okay. I'll cut that one out. It's pointless. Rick Joyce says, I've got so many options. Putin, I could stop the war and tell the world all the secrets and free the country from the tyranny. Like it. Trump, I could admit everything and give the FBI full access. I'd definitely like that one. Bezos, I could instantly fund water aid, feed the homeless, etc. for the next decade or two. I was going to say Elon Musk, but he doesn't have the money anymore. And Josh Weldon, apologise for everything. Fund a project, guaranteed 6 full seasons from an unknown writer. Oh, wait, that's me for the week after. I like that. Give yourself an opportunity. I like that.
It's Josh Whedon, but yeah, we know who you meant.
Yeah, I did think it was. It was up to this. We've got 3 more left. Jerry O'Keefe. This one made me laugh so much.
Jerry O'Keefe. Yeah, this is great. I was hoping to sit here.
I would swap with Baz Black and try on a shirt for once.
Phenomenal.
Great answer. We love you, Baz. Last 2. Mally Malpass. The question isn't so much which celebrity would I like to live in for a week. It's more which celebrity would I want to obliviously wake up in Neath and then have to deal with my ex-wife, my children, my minuscule bank balance. I mean, how long would it take Elon Musk to get my body and his mind sectioned for trying to convince my ex that me invented self-driving electric cars?
Great. Absolutely incredible.
Superb way to put a twist on that. I absolutely love it so much. And last but not least, you know who it is, ladies and gentlemen. It's Ryan Williams. So are we keeping our minds? Because the asshole in me wants to swap bodies with someone who is popular for being annoying, like a Kardashian, Justin Bieber, Brie Larson, or Ezra Miller, and just kick a puppy, eat a baby seal, destroy Planned Parenthood, punch Tom Hanks. Just spend a week doing stuff that would utterly destroy that person's career. Then after the week, I'm back in my body and I could just watch and enjoy what I did to destroy that person. It's either that or I'd swap bodies with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, and since he has my body, maybe his workout mentality will help my body. Also, while I am Dwayne, I would use his money to set up investments to help my family. But mainly, how awesome would it be to be The Rock for a week? I mean, you're fair. I just fucking love that punch Tom Hanks.
What's Tom done?
I know. Leave Tom Hanks alone.
He got off an island, for fuck's sake, on his own. Fair play to him.
Yeah. He only had friends with a volleyball. Oh.
Great film. Great film.
Yeah. Oh, superb. I enjoyed them this week.
We do love those answers. We appreciate everybody that gets involved, actually. So thank you so much for everyone that participated, as it were. And if you enjoy James' Participation Challenge, Tom's Journal, Callum's Treachings, the interview, all the absolute wanky shit we talk at the beginning, then you enjoy the other 71 dishes, the Chronicles of Podcast, wherever you get your podcast from, Spotify, Google, Apple, etc., etc. You can also find us on YouTube at the Chronicles of Podcast. Please hit that subscribe button, hit the bell to get notified when more videos are released, and comment. Also on there, you can find our hashtag WBW Way Back Wednesdays alongside our Bloodstock interviews and vlog. So please go and enjoy those bad boys as well. There's some absolute quality on there. It was I was actually a flick through the past couple of days. I'm so proud of everything that we've achieved with everything we've done. It's unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. See it all there in one place. Stunning. You can also find us, Jamie, on Facebook at the Chronicles of Podcast. Please hit the like, hit the share. Put memes, put GIFs in, just share it with everyone. Tell everybody about it. Get liking that page. But thinking about it, Jamie, where else could you find us?
Sitting there at home watching Friday the 13th again. Boobs.
Or on the Twitter at TCO Pod. Alongside watching Friday the 13th and on Twitter, where else could you find us?
Where could you find us? Sitting there scrolling through YouTube, looking at all our amazing videos, going, do you know what? You should all watch these because we've spoken to some amazing people.
And on the Instagram.
All there.
At TCO Pod. You can also find us on LinkedIn at the Chronicles of Podcast. Please come and connect with us there. And you can find us on TikTok at the Chronicles of Podcast as well. Lots of videos. Go and check out Jamie's Chesney Hawks video. I'll talk about it every week. I don't give a shit. You can also come on down to our beautifully brand spankingly sexy and wonderfully gorgeous little delicious little website at www.thechroniclesofpodcast.com. All of our shows and episodes are on there. All of our us are on there. All of our affiliations and sponsors are on there as well. Sign up to our Patreon. There's also a shop. The Chronicles of Podcast. Download us, review us, share us, rate us, subscribe to us. Tell all of your friends about us, whether you be at school or not. Allow us into your ears. But most importantly, is that Vengamus here yet? Is it not? I thought it was coming. They keep mentioning about it coming. They keep saying it's coming. And apparently, maybe it's because everyone's jumping. That's probably why it's slow. Yeah. New York to San Francisco as well. That's going to take about 6 days. Okay. Well, can you let me know when it's here, please? Okay, thank you.
Before we get out of here, let's say thank you to a few of our friends. First off, we have to thank wonderful singer-songwriter Matt Roberts. Every single piece of music you hear on this show is delivered to you by that one incredible man. Go follow him on all the social medias at Matt Robert Music. Go listen to him. Go find all his music on Spotify. And make sure you're following him because coming out 3rd of February is his brand new album, Light of Day. We are very excited. We cannot wait to hear what Matt is putting out into the world. If you haven't already listened to his previous album, Vida, go do so now. Some absolutely incredible songs out there. You would be missing out. And of course, we have to say a thank you to Stay Cozy Clothing. Head on over to www.staycozyclothing.com or download the smartphone app. Add one of everything that you like to your basket. I am hoping that Sophie Lancaster collaboration t-shirt is in there. Or you see that hat Tom's wearing? That hoodie that Tom's wearing? Add those to your basket, whatever you like the look of. And when you get to the checkout, enter The Chronicles and get yourself 10% off your order. A little gift from our friends to you. And last but not least, it's the Sophie Lancaster Foundation, stamping out prejudice, hatred, and intolerance everywhere. Their message is so goddamn prevalent. You're the one that's good at English. Was that right? Prevalent? It's so goddamn prevalent at the moment. There's so much happening in the world, and I can't believe these are still happening. I've mentioned over the past few weeks the whole goth baby thing with loose women. We had the issue on the Graham Norton show where, oh my God, why names are completely escaping me. Where Margot Robbie was put down for being a heavy metal fan because she said she listened to Slipknot and she was put down for that. Absolutely ridiculous. I want you all to go doing me a favor. Not only follow the Sophie Lancaster Foundation, go and find Danny Winterbates from Bury Tomorrow on Instagram. Go follow him. He put up the most beautiful post earlier today as we're recording this. And it just says it perfectly. The whole message that we're trying to spread. People should not be treated differently because of the music they listen to, the way they express themselves, anything. It is just making them an individual and enjoying life as they want to. There is absolutely nothing wrong with that. So please head on over to Sophie Lancaster Foundation.com, click on the hate crime tab, and there is a questionnaire. Fill that in if you have ever been treated differently. Share it with your friends, share it with your loved ones if they've ever been treated differently. The world has an incredibly massive alternative subculture, and we should not be treated differently for wanting to be ourselves. Let's be honest, if you think about it, it's probably not even a minority. The alternative subculture is that big. There's no way in hell it's a minority. So why we're treated differently for that is absolute bullshit, and it needs to end now. So again, SophieLancasterFoundation.com. Support them however you can, because they are trying to do that, to achieve bringing that to an end by making it one of the strands of hate crime. I got very passionate and went off on a huge spiel then. Anyway, and last but not least, a massive thank you to my very handsome co-host over there. Just look at him.
Go and follow Danny Winterbates at Dan Bury Tomorrow on Instagram. That's his handle. So I couldn't agree with you more, Jamie, to be honest with you. And that was a beautiful post. That's why I had to share it with the world. Yeah, absolutely. Nailed it once again. Michael, thank you so much for coming on the show. It was great. Just so great talking to you. I'm so excited for everyone to, for it to hear it. If you've heard it, I hope you enjoyed it. But Jamie, another great episode. Another one in the bag. Yeah, absolutely. And I think that as for this week, we'll see you all next week.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.